What's going on, guys? Harry Zabaleta here. Today, we are going to preview the Arizona Cardinals. Yay, the Cardinals. Everybody loves the Cardinals, right? Come on, Red Seed, let's get going. Just kidding. The Cardinals have been poverty for the past 10 years. So let's take a deeper dive into the Arizona Cardinals. All right. I mean, you just had the Hall of Fame game. Carson Beck looks pretty exciting. All right. I like him as a project. I don't think Jacoby Brissett's the answer. I mean, they just gave him a 1 year deal. I don't think they don't think he's the answer. I mean, let's be real. I don't think he's gonna do that much. I think he's a great quarterback for a backup quarterback. I think he's a great backup quarterback. But that's his ceiling. He's not gonna have a Sam Darnold story. Just like Baker and Darnold, they're good quarterbacks and they moved around and they landed somewhere, but they always had like that talent that could get them there. With Sam Darnold, with Brissett, rather, I don't see that happening. I think that Carson Beck's going to be starting sometime in the middle of the year, and from there, we'll see what happens, right? So, again, take this with a grain of salt. I'm not saying that Beck is going to be the future of the Cardinals. He might be. Who knows? Looked good so far, but this is like one preseason game. We got to see him against real NFL starting defenses. So until then, what are you going to do? Moving along, I do not like their schedule. I think they have a tough schedule. Their division is tough enough. So let's get started. I mean, first of all, okay, they got Jeremiah Love. That's a great running back. But can his O-line block for him? I think he's going to have a phenomenal rookie year, but can his O-line block for him? Is the defense, is he going to have to figure out a new way to move around against NFL, linebackers and safeties and or those long runs? Everybody knows he can break out an 80-yard touchdown and he can break in a 5-yard goal line touchdown. Just as good as probably anybody in the league right now. And he's a rookie. He's like an extra quick Derrick Henry. I don't know how to explain it. He's a phenom. But let's look at their schedule. Okay. We're just going to go and we're not going to go into detail with all of these games, but some of them we will. I mean, at the Chargers to open at SoFi. I like Harbaugh and Herbert connection. Hey, Madison Beer. I mean, who doesn't like her, right? So, all right, good for the Herberts. I think Herbie unloaded onto the Cardinals. Give me the Chargers to win that game. And then they got a home game. Finally, the home opener against the Seahawks. That's a loss. They're going to get obliterated by the reigning, defending Super Bowl champion Seattle Seahawks. Sam Darnold's going to go for like 450 with 4 touchdowns, maybe 500 yards. I don't know. They're going at San Fran, Levi Stadium. I think they're going to lose that game. I don't. I usually, when you're 0-2, you get that third game. You're like, okay, let's turn it around. But you're at the 49ers, and I think the 49ers are a playoff team again this year. That's a loss. At the Giants, I think Dart is changing the franchise. I'm a Dart believer. And it's at New York. So that's a cross-country trip. Give me the Giants. Home against the Lions. Yay, you're home, but I think the Lions are revamping. They had a poo-poo season last year. I don't think they have a poo-poo season this year. I think Dan Campbell is going to try to fry the chicken, as in the Cardinal, in Arizona. So give me the Lions. At the Rams, that's a loss. Come on, let's be real. Even though Matthew Stafford is about 500 years old, he's still super sexy. Give me the Rams to win that game. Broncos, Bo Nix. Give me Nix and Peyton. Give me the Broncos. Yeah, I don't think that's going to be close. At the Cowboys, what version of the Cowboys are we going to get? I do not know. I do not think that they're good enough to make any, real noise. So I still don't think that they're going to lose to the Cardinals, and it's at Jerry World. Give me Dak Prescott to win that game. At Seattle, that's a loss. Home against the Rams, that's a loss. At the Chiefs, that's a loss. I mean, let's be real, they're not winning any of those games. Home against the Commanders, I think they're losing that one. I like Jaden Daniels. He's a great quarterback. I think he's a great young up-and-coming quarterback. The Cardinals really don't have a quarterback. They might. We'll see, but I don't think they will. Eagles, loss. Jets, I'll give them the win against the Jets. I think December 20th is near the end of the season. I don't think Geno Smith is the answer. He might get injured. Who knows? That whole entire Jets team is atrocious. I don't know. I think Clay Klubnik is probably going to be playing by that time, but I mean, Clay Klubnik didn't quite look like Johnny Manziel against ACC defenses, did he? So I think they'll squeeze one out against the Jets. It's a home game at State Farm. It's at 2 p.m. It's not like anything special, just a yawning game. They'll squeak out a win. They'll probably win by like a field goal last second, honestly, but they'll still be a win, right? At New Orleans, I think they're going to lose that one. Home against the Raiders, I think you're going to lose that one, especially if Nando's playing. I think he's pretty good. And then they're going to finish at home against the 49ers. I don't think the 49ers are going to be an amazing team. I think they're going to be fighting for a nice slot in the playoffs rather than like the top two. So I think the Niners are gonna actually try that game. Everybody knows how it usually ends with those seasons, but give me the Niners. Overall, that means I have the Cardinals winning one game, just one game this whole season. I think they are atrocious, like I said earlier. Arch Manning, please save our poverty franchise. As an R, I'm talking on behalf of the Cardinal fans, like Jaguar Gator 9 and, other people that live in that desert. I really don't know anybody else. James Harden played for Arizona State. That's all I know about the state. But, gosh, poor Cardinal fans. Come on, Arch Manning. Give them some help.